I'm already sharing.
Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
I'll try the guide.
Okay.
It will come to you in a minute.
Yeah.
I hope you're able to see
Yeah.
this right.
Yeah, I can see. So now what you can do is you can take one material, yeah, whichever
I think
material you, oh, no, 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 not on that, not on the checkbox. You have to
okay.
select the highlighted one, the material ID in the highlighted portion. Maybe you can select, let's say 3 or 2 or something like that. Just select that. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Click on that. Then go to edit at the top, topmost edit, this one. Yeah. Click there and
Oh,
process
here
material.
process
Yeah.
material. I'm
Yes.
so sorry. I was searching inside itself actually.
No,
So
no, no. Okay, this is done, and now you can put in descriptions and extend it and all. So if you come down, okay, but before that you just add the description in the change request detail. Yeah, text. Just add.
okay. Okay.
Just say extend. Yeah, just say extend or something like that. So you're extending material ID
Okay.
3. Okay,
Okay.
then come
Okay.
down. Come down. Let's say you want to add a plant, so you expand this plant. Yeah, just expand, and you can you already have a blank here, right? So you have
Yes.
to first and foremost select a plant from the drop down.
Drop down is available. Okay.
Yeah, you can have drop down, or if you know which part number, you can also put it like that.
Okay.
So
Maybe any
take any,
plant.
yeah, you can
Uh,
just take any plant, not a problem. Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Then go to details. Click on details
Okay.
here. Here.
Sorry.
Yeah, click here on the just below the actions column. Details is there, right? Here. No. Just in the table where you created you added a plant, right?
Details. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Then go to general data. Maybe you can add a few details here. So just put in general data.
Okay.
Maybe you can just select the no profit center, don't select. You just say plant specific material. Just pick that. Just a
Okay.
simple example.
PSMS. Okay.
Yeah, something like
PSMS.
that. You can take something here. Okay.
Okay.
And that's it. And then maybe you can come down to sales also. I don't know if you want. I mean, you have to be very clear on what is available, what is not. Yeah. Maybe in the
Okay.
loading group also you can pick something. Yeah,
Okay.
just pick something like whatever. Yeah, just say
Okay.
done. That's all we will do. We'll not add anything more. Now just go do done. Okay.
Okay. Now
Then
some.
yeah, then before you submit, go to distribution chains. Expand this distribution chains. Yeah. So now we are going to add the sales org also. Okay. So just yeah, select from here.
Okay.
Just pick something. Okay.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
details. Click on details. This is a very tricky thing, actually, because these lot of UIs here. Then
You
expand this distribution chain sales. Just add something here. Maybe sales unit if you want to add. Just sales unit is a unit
oh,
for selling the product. Yeah. So
okay.
maybe kg or something. No, don't take that. Take kg or something like that. Okay. Because you have kg. Others it'll again ask for the translation, conversion, and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. That's why. Yeah. Okay. I just picked that. Yeah. And that's it.
Deliver.
Don't do anything. No,
Oh,
don't do anything here. Because again, we don't know what is the backend customization that's been done. We have no idea
okay.
about it. Okay, then just
Okay.
say done. Anyway, if it gives error also, we know how to fix it. Yeah, so see, item category group is defined as something. So
No.
category group, I think in distribution chains only. Details,
Okay.
yeah. Again, go to details.
Mm,
Yeah, come down somewhere here, or maybe yeah, in the grouping, distribution chain grouping. Yeah, see, this is mandatory field. So just pick something for the item category group. Here at the bottom, last.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's star, right? So it is a
Yeah.
mandatory field. No. Pick some. Okay, you can pick some. Whatever is,
Yeah. Norm.
whatever is. Okay, then done.
Okay. I will
No,
check.
tax classification also needs to be done.
Okay.
So tax classification again, you have to hunt for it. Um, maybe it's down, just come down. And this is a unfortunate part. I mean, we have to really know valuation area plant. I think it will be a general data. So go back, go
Okay.
back, go back, go up, go up, go up. In this basic data, you have details, right? Replication
Yes.
status and details. You just click on details.
Okay.
Then where is the tax
Tax.
here? It's not here somewhere. It should be there. Oh, just go up. No, no, there is basic data. Just expand this basic data only. This is again basic data. Somewhere down. Yeah, just come down. There should be a tag somewhere. No. Yeah,
Maybe.
this is the toughest part to figure it out.
Uh,
Come
uh,
down. No, nothing here. Where is the tax? I think it should be in distributions only.
yes.
Distribution channel.
Mhm.
So click
Yes.
on done. Then again come down. Come down. Distribution channels. No. Select this distribution channels. Maybe it's there. Go up. Yeah, select this details here. And that's the part to hunt for. Yeah, taxi. Distribution chain tax. Expand this distribution chain tax. Okay, and then cluster. Yeah, pick that some value for it. No. In the drop down, pick some value for it.
Okay.
Maybe something. Low tax, reduce tax, whatever.
Full tax I'll give.
And done. Done. Maintain conversion factor. See, that's where it got stuck because in the sales we put it as kg, right? So just go up. Just come down. Just come down slightly. Yeah, each, right? So you have to do a
Yeah.
conversion from each to kg.
Mm-hmm.
So come
Base
again,
meter.
come down. Yeah, so that's okay. Just come down in the dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
No, not here. Come down. That's down. Close this pop-up message now. Yeah,
Yeah.
come down. No, not here, right? Where is that? Okay, let's go up. Then expand the details in the basic data row. The dimensions. Come to dimensions here. Yeah. So each now add one. I think it's yeah. Just put there each in the second row. Put
Mm-hmm.
something like each five. It's all grayed out, is it?
Yeah.
No, but you will have something in the alternative unit, right? Column
Mm-hmm.
just below
Yes.
EA. Yeah, just below EA.
Mm-hmm.
Just below EA. Just pick. Yeah, yeah. Just below EA. Yeah,
Okay.
just pick some value, from the drop down.
Okay.
So one each is equal to five, something like that. You can take one each. EA,
Okay.
EA,
Okay.
commercial EA. Yeah, yeah. Okay. And in the next one, you put. Oh no, sorry. In that EA, put it as kg actually instead of EA. Yeah, put kg there, and maybe five, something like that. 1, 2, 5, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now 1 kg means five eaches. So five pieces becomes 1 kg. Something like that you're doing.
You
Comes
converted.
done.
Okay.
Yeah, done. Yeah, do a check.
No
No
errors
errors.
found.
Okay, now submit. So now remember what you've done.
Yes, I remember.
Okay. Now do a refresh. Yeah, do a refresh. Refresh again. Yeah, and it is activating. Why this is coming after refresh? Because because of the setup in the rule-based workflow, where request and approvers are the same.
Okay.
Otherwise, this is not going to happen. what will happen is this request will go to the approver. You will not get this activate button. Okay,
Oh,
you're
okay.
getting activate because even for the activation step, you are the
Mm-hmm.
approve. Now
Okay.
just click on activate. Okay,
Right.
now
Yeah,
just
then
refresh
this.
again till you get um, final check approved. Go up. Just check if you're getting final check approved in the status. Yeah, final check approved. Now open this material in the MM03. You added a plant, right? So just take a drop down. Yeah, it
Maybe
will show you only
triple,
ones which have been assigned to it.
yeah, 110 is correct.
Yeah. Okay. Then sales org also you can see.
Okay. Okay, fine.
No.
Okay.
It has not shown you the sales org. Click select on organization levels here at the top. Additional data, yeah, select there. And now pick the sales org. Pick this. Okay. So see, you see the sales org and the other information came down.
Yes,
And this
correct.
is what I did. So this is your extension of material using process change request.
Oh, okay. So I can also be able to see here what I did. Extension
Yes.
part.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, got it. It is.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All like that, I will.
Now the only challenge right now, as I still see and I'm not able to understand, is that the mark for deletion option is missing from the from the menu option. If you go back to the Fury Launchpad, go to
Yeah,
the search materials, right?
yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in the line where you have standard, so your new copy, mass change, mass processing and all, I do not see
Mm.
delete. I do not see the dustbin icon. So I
Oh,
don't know where this delete mark for deletion actually delete means mark for deletion option is
okay,
going to be triggered. I checked this even in the NWBC of your thing, but there again it doesn't show because in NWBC there is a separate menu option called mark for deletion. But here
okay.
in the Fury, I don't see that. So I'm not sure where and what is actually happening here. Because typically what they say is that just select the material and then it gives some options. But I don't see that option at all. So mark for deletion option is not seen here at all.
Okay.
So that is what my challenge right now is to understand where. Because for supplier customer, there is a clear icon saying, there's an icon of dustbin. So it
Mm,
is for deleting and undeleting. But for
okay.
material, it is not showing. I don't know where the hell it is gone.
Okay. So deleting in the sense the record is completely getting wiped from the system, or
No,
we
no,
will
no,
be
no, no.
we'll be
No,
having
no.
the
It is
entry with the upside status then.
yes, always. That is the RDBMS concept. More than SAP,
Uh,
it's an RDBS concept that the
yeah.
records are never removed from the table. They
Okay.
are only marked for deletion. That means if you open the record in MM03,
Okay.
no, it will say that the record has been marked for deletion. Even if you try to
Uh,
open it in MM02 also, it is saying that it will be
yes.
marked for deletion.
So
That means
those
it is not.
numbers, yeah, cannot be able to use in the business side once we
Yes,
block the
yes,
material. Oh, okay. Okay.
yes. No, there are two parts. Blocking of material
Mm.
and mark for deletion of material are two different things. Are
Mm.
completely different thing. When you say mark for deletion means the record absolutely cannot be used for any transactions. Absolutely
Any
any, whether sales
transaction.
transaction, purchase or transaction, nothing. Okay.
Okay.
But if you are blocking a material, then you can block. It is still active. The material is still active. But let's say then you may have materials which are going to be obsolete in some point of time. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what you can do is you can say block. You can block this material for future use. That means the sales of this product will be blocked for future.
Uh,
Currently, this material will still be available for sale
mm-hmm.
until certain time till you exhaust the stock. Okay, so
Okay. Got
that's
it.
one simple example of saying blocking. So blocking
Uh,
means you are blocking material for sale
mm,
or even for purchase. If you're trying, let's say if you're purchasing and you do not want to
okay.
buy, so you're blocking it. That means you cannot raise orders, sales or purchase orders on them. You cannot create production orders. You cannot create
Yes.
requisitions orders. So those kind of things cannot be done if you're blocking them. And there are
Yeah,
various
okay.
levels of blocking. You could block at a
So,
company code level. You could block at a sales
mm,
org level, purchase org level, so
correct.
on and so
Correct.
forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all that is blocking. Now,
Yeah.
even that, interestingly, I don't see, block from materials block is not there at all. That functionality doesn't exist in MM01 or MM02 also. Doesn't exist there. So it is not
Okay.
here. But what I'm really concerned is that we do not see mark for deletion at all.
For deletion, that's
So
been
it's
seen,
really
but
so that's I'm surprised why it's not seen. So I'm just trying to see why it is happening. What is the
oh,
reason that it's not happening? So yeah, so this is it. And and as you see, there's just one option called multi-processing. Now this multi-processing option, is kind of different in the sense that you can, take a group of records and change the values of different attributes in
mm-hmm.
one stretch. So in some
Okay.
cases, you might be able to change, let's say, the old material number or some fields you select and then say, okay, I want to make changes to these 5 records across different
Mm-hmm.
the fields. So that is multi-processing. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
SAP in the new version has given a whole list of change request processes for multi-processing for
Oh,
sales. If
mm-hmm.
you see the change request types, you must have seen matpur, matsal, all those things. There are so many change request types. We have not gone there. We have not set it up. It can be set up the same way that you set up for create material or for process material, because see, create and process materials are running only in 2 steps. One is as a requester and the other one is as a approver. Yeah.
Correct.
So multi-processing also, the BRF user decision tables can be set up, which will have only two roles. One is requester, other one is approver. Okay. So
Okay.
so that also can be configured in the same way, at least as far as standard is concerned. Now I do not know if these kind of scenarios are required or going to be required by the business, because these are a little more detailed requirement, and SAP must have got it from other customers saying we also want separate change request processes out of the box for allowing us to do mass processing of only sales information of multiple materials or purchasing information of multiple materials, rather than seeing the entire record. What might happen is that the UIs will be related. That means you will, let's say, if I want to run multi-processing, process on only the sales information of a material, of a group of materials. Yeah.
Okay.
So then I
Okay.
might, then have never tried this, but if we try it for, let's say, one of them, what we might see is that either we will see all the UIs and only most of them will be grayed out. That means you cannot make change, and only those UIs where, let's say you're doing a mass processing of sales information. So only the UI for the sales information might be enabled, rest of them might be disabled. That may be one way of looking at it. The other way is that they might not show any UIs, they might only show the sales UI for the material. Okay. And then we run it through the change. That means I select group of records, material records, and I say I want to make this information change for a sales area of the customer, for the material, run it through the approval process, and that's it. Then when I go to MM03, I will see
Mhm.
that all those 5 selected material records have undergone an updation or changes as far as the sales information is concerned. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is
Okay.
multi-processing. Okay. Mass
Okay.
change is something very different. Mass change means, and there's always a confusion between multi-processing and mass change. See, mass change is something that you have only a specific, I mean, select a list of fields and you are making changes to all the values in the selected fields. Yeah, mass processing means across the fields, whereas
Yeah.
mass change means within the
Mm.
same list of fields. So if I have 2 fields and I want to make a change in 5 records or 10 records, 50 records, I will
Mm.
make change to those 50 records for the 2 fields having the same, providing the same value,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
providing the same value. But in processing, multiprocessing is different. It is like I can provide different values to different records.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a
Yeah.
different scenario. So a lot of people get confused as to what is mass chain and what is multiprocessing.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
very,
Yeah.
very
Correct.
confusing. It sounds same, but they are not the same. They're completely different things. Mass change
Okay.
means I can make mass changes to multiple
Uh,
selected records, of course. I mean, I obviously have to select and then say, okay, I want to make change to, let's say, some field or some fields in mass. That means all the records, selected records, will have the same values for the 2 fields that I updated. That is mass
okay.
change. But multiprocessing is different. Okay.
Mm.
Just keep that
Okay.
in mind.
Nilesh.
That's different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will make a note also here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. And yeah, so I think you've already created material. Now you processed it also. You can try for, I think this is the only thing we have. We don't have, mark for deletion. I don't know where that is gone.
Yes.
Uh, um, Maybe we'll have to find out from somewhere as to how and where this has disappeared and where this is going to run.
Yes, correct, correct. Totally two things we need to investigate. Yesterday, few fields is grayed out, so that is also need to
Yeah,
be
yeah, that is also something.
investigate. And again, marks for deletion, that is also need to be considered.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But yesterday when we did the governance scope change, it gave us a short dump, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
this gives.
So
Yeah.
I found a SAP note which says what needs to be done, because this is to do with the finance data model, actually zero F data model. Because zero F data model has some issues, it is impacting MDG, governance scope changes for other data models also. So I'm
Okay.
just looking at the SAP note. I just found it out. I'll see what needs to be done and then fix it that way. And it's luckily it's only for zero F, which we are not doing anything anyway right now. So I think I should be able to fix that issue for
Okay,
the
Nilesh.
short
Yeah.
that we're getting. So which means only we have to say what to do with the yeah, I mean disabled fields is definitely one important topic. You have to see
Mm,
how to make them enabled. uh, one thing that you can definitely do is to see the entity type material in the governance scope and see if all those fields that we are looking for are governance scope disabled or enabled. Just look at it in the display mode, not in edit mode. Don't change any values there, because those are
okay.
standard setup settings. Yeah, so maybe you
Okay.
can just do a little background check in that.
Okay, I do. And apart from this OB account, my account, I have sent a support request to
Yeah,
OBET.
yeah. Hmm.
Still waiting for the update. I don't know. Still, I haven't get anything. I will follow with them and give the update very
Yeah,
soon,
yeah, yeah,
Nilesh.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because right now, what I've done is I've reached out to the basis, and basis is now doing the basis activities in their OBE development system. Yeah, that
Okay.
means the business functions, services, and some other activities are also required. The prerequisite activities are required. So they're doing that in the OBE development system, and it's a big list because I want like unlike here what we did, we I
Mm,
gave them a separate list. So first let's do the material, then we'll do the customer, then we'll do supplier, right? So separately, I was trying to do that, and that's what we achieved. So we did it separately. But for the OB, I've given a full list saying this is
mm-hmm.
all the business functions for all the three scenario solutions. Then there's all the services and some other things as well. And I've asked them to do it. So I know it'll take them time because
Okay.
Sanjeev is busy. He's handing it over to some other person. But anyway, it
Yes.
doesn't matter. Let them take 1 or 2 days, 3 days, doesn't matter. But the point is, they're going to do that. Once those things are done, then the idea, Seraphim was telling me that he wants us to activate the business partner solutions first, and material can be taken up slightly later, meaning later
Oh,
on.
oh, okay.
So in
Okay.
that case, what I am thinking, or he also suggested, is that when I'm setting up the MDG for customer, because that's the first thing I want to do, even there,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, customer is going to be integrated with the C4C, yeah.
Uh,
So that is later part, but for the initial stage, I want to initiate the setup of the MDG for customer,
okay.
then MDG for supplier. And interestingly, the supplier solution is also working in our level landscape now.
Oh, okay.
So I've already configured it. It's already there. So now we can try to create supplier, process suppliers, and so on and so forth. So mark for deletion, block suppliers, unblock, and all of that is
Mm,
working. So, so one plan is to when I do the customer setup solution in OB, but I told Seraphim, see, I don't want. Rather, at this time, I'm hesitant to give this MDG customer setup to Ghana, simply because it's a little complicated one. Yeah,
okay.
but definitely I want you to see. So when I'm doing the
Yes.
configuration now, I want you to see. Okay.
Okay.
The, for,
Okay.
the thing is, at least you get an idea of what's done. Of course, if there are some steps, I'll say, okay, you're gonna now this step I'll stop. You just go ahead and do it. It's not like I want to
Oh,
do everything. I'll
okay.
definitely ask you to do certain steps, but in some steps, it is important to understand to do what we're doing there. Okay. So that
Okay.
is why
Okay.
that step I will definitely want you to see how I'm doing it. But for some of the easiest ones, when we do it, then I say, okay, Gana, you know what to do here. Just go ahead and do it. Things like
Okay.
that. So
Okay.
you get hands-on experience even setting up the customer and supplier. For
Okay.
material, of course, I'll expect you only to do it. I won't do material setup in OB development because you already
Mm,
have a good idea of what to do.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
material you can definitely do. But additionally, customer and supply, when I start doing it, I'll work with you together. We both of us will work together, and I'll show you how it's done.
Okay, Nilesh.
Okay.
I'm ready for that answer. Thanks
Yeah.
for this opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the steps are the same. The steps are the same, almost same, but there are many new steps that are required for customer and supply because it's a completely different business object, right? So that is why.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
okay, I'm
So
ready
when I
for it.
do that, then we will sit together and do it. And by the way,
Okay.
tell me one thing. What time do you log on actually?
Usually I'll be logging on every 5 p.m. every day.
You're still working in US time, is it?
Actually, there is no any proper things from the management saying that I need to
Okay.
change the time. Yeah, so I'm continuously doing for a US time, 5 to at least 1:30 to like
Okay,
that.
no, what now? What I would suggest here, because see, I'm not working like 5 to whatever time. I work
Oh,
around, I start around 11:30 in the morning.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
And then maybe around 9 o'clock, even 9 p.m. I stop. Yeah. So
Oh,
usually start early, much earlier than the US guys. So what I'm suggesting, I'm not expecting that you will start at 11:30, of course, but you can
okay,
start a little earlier. You can start a little earlier. The reason is then, once we are doing these configuration setups, no, it is better that we do when these US guys are not there.
okay,
Hmm?
okay, Nilesh.
So
Yeah.
maybe you can start earlier. So maybe even 2 o'clock you can start. Instead of 5, you can start at 2. Maybe after
Oh,
lunch, India lunchtime, you can start,
no.
and then we can start working on the setup of these solutions. Is that okay?
Oh, okay, no problem. I can able to shift the timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So then
yeah.
2 to whatever 8 hours plus 8 hours. So whatever
Oh,
time that is, you can work. I usually work earlier because I get some peaceful time to do a lot of other things.
okay.
These setups and stuff. And I know I'm also kind of looking at these issues which keep popping up and summing up, and I have to do a lot of research and figuring out the answers. So that is why I start early, because I also am looking at issues also, fixing the
Okay.
issues and stuff.
Yeah, effective from
Okay.
next week onwards, may I shift to the new timings, or do you want to start from tomorrow onwards? Just to know.
No, whenever. I mean, it's up to you. Can you just stop this recording? You're
Oh,
recording
yeah, I'm really
everything.
sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Sorry, just a moment. Yeah, I really forgotten. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's